Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday, everybody. Let's see if we can get some music going. There we go.
So you're in a hurry? Well, you better calm down. We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. You should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. Because it's a beautiful day. Isn't so come on, let's play. Forget the rush, you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Keep back, relax, and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Beginning easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because it's a beautiful day. And come on, let's play.
Labor Day. Morning, Mama. Hello there. Hello, everybody. Where is everybody? Get some people woke up here. I'll share it to Deirdre. She always shares it out. How's everybody doing? It was a hard to wake up day for me. Okay. Is anybody else having lucid dreams? I tell you, the dreams have just gotten insane. And I don't know why. It's just, it seems like as soon as June hit, the dreams started coming in. So I don't know what shifted. Am I the only one that's having these crazy dreams at night? And then I don't want to get up. I don't want to wake up because I'm in that dream state. So maybe it's just me. I don't know. But welcome this morning. Yes, you too, Kathleen. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And what's weird is that it incorporates so much of what's going on currently, like the current events and things that are happening in my own life. And then I'm like working it out in my dreams or something. You too, Kathy Hand. Good morning. Yeah, it's just insane right now. And like I said, I don't want to get out of bed. I'm like, wait a minute, what do you mean I have to get up? I didn't finish that last dream I was having. Good afternoon, Pat Moss, Jennifer Langren. Hello. Well, let's get this Monday started right. Let's go into our hearts and connect our hearts and our brain. I think that's what we need a whole lot more of. I think I have been remiss in doing that before I fall asleep. And I asked the angels a question before I went to sleep last night. And I said, okay, will you help me remember what you told me when I wake up? Because I know they work with me throughout the night when I'm asleep. But do I remember? Not yet. Hopefully it will come. So let's go into our hearts. Good morning, Suzanne. So glad you're here. All right, let's do some heart-brain coherence and see if the brain will just help us get some clarity on this thing called life. So slow down your breathing. Add in some love, some joy, compassion, empathy. Just hold somebody close to your heart today. Bring somebody right into your heart space. Squeeze them really tight. Just breathe love right into them. You are enough. You are worthy. You are a magnificent being of love and light. You have everything you need to survive and thrive on this earth planet. You are a spark of the divine. You are abundant. You are free. And we are the P's for peace, spreading love, joy, and peace into the world. Good morning to all of you. Deirdre, there you are, dear one. Good morning, and thank you for sharing. Rick Morrow, good morning, good morning, and good morning. Josie, Catherine Kovacs. Oh, look at all you beautiful P's showing up this morning on a Monday. So before some of you came in, we're talking about dreams and the crazy lucid dreams that have been happening ever since June rolled in. There's something that clicked, something that changed. Not sure what it is. I've asked the angels, and they have been silent on that one right now. But I know that there's a lot of us that are having that happen. So there's something going on there. Good morning, Marietta, our beautiful heart lady. And yes, we're all smiling at you this morning, Marietta. I hope that warms your heart, sweet one. All right, so I'm going to pull a Kuan Yin card, and we're going to talk about manifesting because it is Manifesting Monday. Anybody want to manifest? Anybody? Manifest it's not just about abundance, but that's part of it. So to be able to manifest, we've got to have that desire. There's got to be an energy we're putting out to the universe that says, hey, you know, this thing that I have out there as a dream, as a goal, I know that it's mine. I know it's in my vortex, and I'm seeking it just as much as it is seeking me. Deirdre, you had a dream that Rob Lowe found your phone. He's very funny. He is very funny. And is your TV still on the blitz? Deirdre, I'm manifesting world peace on the regular. Me too, Deirdre. We are definitely in sync on that one. Yeah, that world peace, that's a big manifestation. And it's here. We just have to catch up with it, I think. Kathy Hand, I'm holding Colin in my heart. You are worthy, you are loved, you are enough, you are stronger than your addiction, you are confident and capable. So still no TV. Okay. That gives you more time to play, doesn't it? All right, so let's see what Kuan Yin has to say for us on this Manifesting Monday and get everybody focused on what we can do in action. Okay, what can we do to bring more manifestation, to bring more abundance, to bring more love, more joy into our lives? And Catherine, you're manifesting a wonderful week, month, and year. Awesome. Okay, so here we go, Kuan Yin. It is the Amaryllis lute. You are growing fast and leaving fear behind. She's been telling us this for a few days now about losing the fear, right? When your vibration changes, so too does your life. It is safe and loving for you to release that which no longer feels right for you. No matter how important it was in your old life, it might not have the same place in your new life. Accept healing change now. Ooh, well, I have chills with this card. I believe that there is something so huge that we're hearing, but not hearing. That's what I just got. We're hearing the words, but we're not hearing the message fully. So let's look at that again, because I think this is very important for us to really know that we're leaving that fear behind. Because what does fear do? Fear keeps us captive. We can either start our day as being a captive. We can be that in that prison of fear and anger and sadness and anxiety and whatever those vibrations are that hold us back. Or we can look at this day that we have right here in front of us as a playground to be able to manifest, to be able to enjoy. So, card again, the Amaryllis lute. You are growing fast and leaving fear behind. When your vibration changes, so too does your life. It is safe and loving for you to release that which no longer feels right for you. No matter how important it was in your old life, it might not have the same place in your new life. Accept the healing change now. So it feels like she's answering that question that I have of what the heck are these dreams all about? What is going on with not just one of us, but the many of us who are being worked with in our dream state? That there's something happening that when we close our eyes, when we go into that relaxed state, that there's a shift happening. What does it say? Our vibration is changing. And when our vibration changes, the life as we knew it, those things that we did and thought and said, it no longer feels right. So in our dream state, that's when the angels can work with us. It's when our spirit guides can work with us. And that's when we get a lot of our downloads of information. It comes through during our dream time. So I'm just interested in, okay, what kind of dreams are you having? Mine are not scary dreams, but they're just weird dreams. They're just all mixed up. Some of it's things that's happening like in our current world. And I guess I'm just trying to wrap my brain around some of it. You know, the angels last night, they addressed just that. They addressed that need to know versus the want to know. And so I think for me, it's trying to sort through some of the mysteries, some of the things that just don't make sense. And so many times I ask the angels, can you make it make sense? Can we somehow get a grasp on what the heck is going on in our world? So I think in our dream state, they're probably showing us far beyond what our human mind can comprehend. And I think that is the leaving behind the things that just don't fit anymore. They don't fit in the puzzle for us. And we can just fill those pieces out. They belong to another puzzle. They belong to somebody else's puzzle, not ours. So yeah, that was so interesting last night, the blog that they wrote and the message they gave, which I will be reading today at 4:44 Eastern Time. So if you'd like to show up and talk about that, I'd love to have more people come onto Zoom. Let's hold a discussion, not a long discussion. We're not going to be on long at all. But if you have anything to add, any input or insight that you get from hearing the angels' words, that would be great to have a discussion about it. And Kathy Hand had a dream. I befriended a woman who was attacked by a vampire but would change into a tiger. I just kept trying to keep her safe and warm, and I would find food for her, and she never hurt me because she knew I was protecting her. Yeah, I can see a lot in that dream for you, Kathy. I can see a lot of what's going on in your own life in that dream, trying to protect, trying to keep somebody safe and warm. Does this sound familiar at all? And that person never hurt you and will never hurt you because they know you're protecting them. Jennifer, you're manifesting a great day. I love that. Me too. Me too. I want this to be an amazing day. It is a manifesting day. I want to see what I can bring in today. What can be manifested for Teri today? Annie 7, good morning, good morning. Isabel Reese, so glad you're here. Oh, there's our Blue. Blue, you just brought all the Fae in. I feel I feel them. They are getting into this conversation about the dreams, aren't they? Yeah, I think they're hard at work at night, helping us to sort through things as well and bringing in that shift in the energy so that we can figure some stuff out and get that. If we don't figure it out, at least come to a good place where we're okay with it. You know, we don't have to understand everything because that's impossible. And I know the angels tell us nothing is impossible, but there is so much to comprehend in this world. We could spend our whole lifetime just trying to get answers to the questions we have. So yeah, I'll wait until later and go over the angel messages that they gave last night. And I'd love to have some input on that. Annie, you had a weird dream before. Okay, let me see if I can figure out the autocorrect. Okay, you had a weird dream before. A being by me felt Mel telling me rainbows were portals and that we are reprogrammed for Earth. You know, there's a lot of portals, Annie. There's a lot of places of high energy, especially in the mountains and in the water. There are so many different portals, and I believe we travel at night. I know I do. I travel at night. I do astral travel. And years ago, I think it was probably almost a decade ago, I had one of my friends in Canada that texted me, and she goes, Teri, why did you come to visit me last night? I had actually showed up, I guess, with her, and we had a conversation. She was telling me all about the conversation we had. So I know that I do a spontaneous traveling sometimes while I'm asleep. And I think the angels just take me where I need to go. And I show up wherever it's needed, wherever somebody is that's needing some energy healing or to hold a conversation and bring some clarity through. Good morning, Tammy Fisk. And Blue says it's incredibly beautiful out. I went back to sleep, which is no good. They sent me to help someone while I was getting off a plane from Chicago. I don't know where I arrived to, though. Well, Blue, this is what we've been talking about. Just weird dreams that we don't understand, but that definitely have meaning. And I just think that they're really working with us. They're working on us right now. This card that Kuan Yin gave kind of verifies that about the shift in energy, about leaving things behind that just are not fitting. They're just not right for us. They might be right for somebody else, but there's things that we don't need to hold on to. We don't need to try to comprehend because it's not ours. So let's talk about manifesting. Yes, I'll read it again. And while I'm reading it, I want you to think about or type in, what are you manifesting? Some people have already done that. Some of you have already expressed what you're going to manifest this week, what your intention is to manifest. Good morning, Leonardo. Thank you for being with us. So I'm getting ready to read the Kuan Yin card again. Leonardo, welcome every day. There's a Kuan Yin card for guidance. And today's is pretty powerful. It's the Amaryllis Lute. You are growing fast and leaving fear behind. When your vibration changes, so too does your life. It is safe and loving for you to release that which no longer feels right for you. No matter how important it was in your old life, it might not have the same place in your new life. Accept the healing change now. So as we were looking at many of us having lucid dreams right now, and just when we wake up going, what the heck was that all about? Just like you, Blue. What was that? And where was that? And what the heck happened? Sometimes they're working with us to show us the vibration change, to show us that we're not the same. And they're giving us the tools we need to maneuver through this lifetime, to walk through it with ease and grace, because left to our own devices, we're going to make it complicated. The angels always say, you humans just love to complicate things. You love to take something that is so simple, so very simple, and all of a sudden you add other things into it, and then you're left with this mess, and you have no clue what to do with it. Where if you had just kept it simple, it was just a simple thought or a simple word or a simple action, and yet you had to go and complicate it. So They laugh with us, not at us. Trust me, they can make me laugh all the time. All right, let's see what else we got. Marietta, we've been cleaning, sanding, and oiling the teak floors on Sweet Dreams. We have added a new screen door and closed all the gaps so the little buggies don't get in. Now we are waiting for safety upgrades to our new battery system. Never a dull moment here on planet Earth. So we keep smiling while we are manifesting. Yes, yes, yes. And boy, is it important to keep those bugs out. You're in Florida and the mosquitoes can carry you away for sure. So I'm so glad that you're doing all of that and that I feel comfortable now that you're out there on Sweet Dreams. And yeah, what an amazing synchronicity, Marietta, that we're talking about dreams today. And I know that boat was a dream of yours. I know that you dreamed it into reality. You saw it in your mind's eye. You knew what you wanted and you went and you got it, right? I love that. And Charlie, good morning, Charlie. What's for breakfast? I know you're cooking. Don't even try to tell me you're not. Oh, you're welcome, Leonardo. Thank you for being here. And Kathy, I intend to attend that new recovery support group the angels guided me to on Friday, and I would love if Colin would come with me. Yep, just put it out there, Kathy, and then let it go. Blue, I was headed to baggage and thought, I know this is a dream. I was so thankful I no longer travel for work, and I had the Fae with me. They were probably in your suitcase. Andrea Gregg, good morning, good morning. Oh, thank you all for being here on this Manifesting Monday. And we've got just a couple more minutes to talk about manifesting before we do our prayer requests and our time together to go into our hearts and go into meditation together. So, manifesting. Important thing about manifesting is letting go. It's owning that is in your heart, that there's something there. There's something that you want to bring into you, into your life, into your world, but not obsessing over it, not to the point of just nothing else matters except that. So with manifesting, it's that fine line. It's wanting it, it's having the desire for it, but it's also having the faith and the trust that now that you have created it in your mind, it's going to show up in your world, whatever that is. And manifesting is about whatever you want. It doesn't have to be money or abundance or prosperity. It can be friendships. It can be love. It can be whatever you want it to be. Whatever is you're feeling in your heart, that thing that you have focused on will add to your quality of life. It will add to your joy. It will add to your experience that you're here to have. And let's see what Mama Hada Bear has to say. Yesterday, I needed to stay close enough to home because I was waiting for a phone call. So I went outside and walked up and down my driveway to get my exercise. I was listening to a video in Gaia called The Sound of Creation. I received a message that I was to walk in a figure 8, infinity, being told exactly where the lines were to cross and to affirm that it was the evidence of the presence of God where I was. The cross point was right at the center of my side door. Wow. And Kathleen, I'm think I'm remembering that, don't you have like a vision board thing going on your side door? Something that you have there that you're creating? I think I remember that from our vision board class. But how beautiful that they guided you to do that. You know, I may have told you all this story before, but I'll tell it again. I love to tell stories. And sometimes I do repeat my stories, so forgive me if you have heard this one. But years ago, I think I had just written the book Time Heals. And I was at that point in my journey asking for signs constantly. I was like that little kid that just wouldn't leave God alone. I'm like, can I have a sign? Can I have a sign? Can I have a sign? And, just really bugging spirit to show me something. I just wanted to see all of this manifestation of whatever it was. I wanted to see the confirmation of it. So there was one day that I was going to go outside and sit outside and write. So I took my pen and my paper, and I had been focusing on that, on something that was coming in as a download. So I walked outside and I sat on my patio. Didn't have a thought about a sign. I didn't have a thought about any confirmation. I just was focused on, okay, I'm creating. I want to get into the energy and out in nature and sit and write and bring through whatever message this is that's coming through. And I'm sitting there looking at my paper and pen. So my head was down and I saw emotion. I may have even heard something, but I saw something and I look up and there are birds and birds and birds. They just kept coming. These flocks of birds just kept flying overhead. And I'm like, well, isn't that interesting? It's an abundance of birds. And so I watched them as they flew, and they flew off in front of me. There was a canal right in front of me. So they flew across the canal and they got a little bit higher. And then they started making the infinity sign. You know how birds, sometimes they'll fly, if there's a big flock of them, they'll fly in a formation. They kept flying in the symbol of the infinity sign, the figure 8. And they just kept doing it right in front of me. And I'm sitting there. I was in awe. And I'm like, am I really seeing this? Am I envisioning this? And it's not really happening. But they kept coming and they kept making that figure 8. And then they flew and came toward me again. They had made a circle and they were right beside of me up in the air. And they're still going in that symbol of the figure 8. And then they just left. That was it. They just came in to do that and they left. And I'm sitting there with my mouth open and I'm going, okay, God, I see how you are. I didn't ask for a thing. I didn't ask you. I didn't bug you. I didn't say, can you show me something today, God? Can you show me something? There was none of that. There was just a peace and a calm with me because I knew my mission. I knew my assignment. And I showed up to do my assignment. And look at what happened. Look at the beautiful energy that was shown to me, that when you are walking your path, when you're doing that which you are called to do here in this lifetime, there's going to be signs, there's going to be confirmations, because it's going to be in the right moment for you. It's the divine timing. Now, if I had stayed inside to write, if I had just sat in my little cave, my little apartment, I would have missed all of that. I wouldn't have seen the beautiful sign that God had to show me. But because I heard the assignment, I heard to get out in nature where the creative juices were going to flow. And I did, and it showed up. Yeah, that was That's been one of the most amazing things that's happened on my journey. All right, so let me see what I missed. Our Leo is here. Oh, thank you, Leo, for being here. So much love to you. And Leonardo, I'm glad that you're here today. Captain Kovacs, I had a dream that I met one of my guardians, and his name is Jonathan. I love that for you. Now you know how to address him, right? And yes, Leonardo, please come visit us on Facebook. And we are the Angelic River Family. We've been together for over 2 years. Our group started in 2020, and here we are still going strong, still meeting every day. And Kathleen says, it's on my kitchen door and another in my office. Okay, so it wasn't that side door, but what a message for you, Kathleen. And thank you for jogging that memory inside of me about the birds. And Leonardo said, I actually had a vision where I had to see an angel leading me to the ways of God some months ago. Now I am here listening to you. Now I'm convinced dreams will always come through, no matter how long it takes. Yeah, it's all about divine timing. And I'm so glad that you're here. There's no accidents, there's no coincidences. So you showed up in divine time because you had that divine assignment. Yeah, right, Deirdre? It's a big wow. It was a big wow for me. I sat there in just awe, like, what the heck just happened? You know, sometimes when you get what you want, when you get what you ask for, and you haven't even asked for it, it's like, wow, that just happened. So, all right, so I've gone over, but I felt like that story needed to be shared because it's such a big message about manifesting. We talk about manifesting on Mondays. We talk about some tips of how can we manifest more in our life. And that's one way. That's probably the biggest way, is letting go, just letting go of it and watching it show up for you. So whatever you're holding in your heart, whatever you're choosing as an intention for this week, as we go into our prayer time together, see it right there in the center circle. We make a circle, a prayer circle every day. Put your intention into that prayer circle and then let it go. Let it go, let it grow, let it come to where you are so you will know it. I'm trying to be a poet like Marietta. And thank you, Deirdre. Prayers for all humans, for Gaia, and for world peace. Thank you. We have an extensive prayer list, people that have been placed in our care for us to lift up every day, and so we do. We are very consistent with that every day we go into this prayer time together. So let's take a breath in together. Just focus right now on love. Kuan Yin says, love is the energy that heals. All healing starts on the inside. So that's where we go. We take a breath into our heart center and breathe it back out. You take this breath in. Just envision a channel of light coming to you from the great central sun, from Source, God, Creator, whatever name you choose to call that being that is the highest being that exists, that we are all a spark of. Just see that light, that channel of light coming directly to your heart. Breathe in the love and breathe out the love. And this next breath, envision Divine Mother holding you as you take this breath. Envision all of the angels surrounding you, Envision you are connected in with Christ consciousness and breathe that life right into your lungs. Breathe in peace and breathe out peace. Breathe in healing. And breathe out healing. Now this next breath, hold it in your heart. Just let your heart be totally enmeshed in love. Let it start there at the heart center, traveling now through your body, touching every bit of your body, your organs, your cells, the blood inside of you. See it flowing all the way down the length of your body and going out the bottom of your feet and into Mama Gaia. Send that love way down deep into the center of Gaia. Place your roots down in that beautiful energy. Connect in with the crystal core of Mother Earth. And just allow yourself to be fed. Allow Gaia to give you whatever you need for nourishment, for strength. As you have poured love into her, she responds back and brings that energy up to you. So allow it to come back up now. Receive. You've given, and now receive. Bring Gaia's energy up to your root chakra. Feel yourself stronger, being able to stand on your 2 feet, being able to stand firm with no fear, leaving fear behind, leaving anxiety behind, knowing that everything you need to survive on this earth is provided for. Everything. Now pull that energy back up into your heart and let's anchor it right there in the heart space and smile. And take in another deep breath from that channel that you've created. And with this breath, let's move it upward. Move up to the throat chakra. You are a divine being. Speak as a divine being. Speak love into the world. Speak kindness. Laugh. Express yourself in a beautiful way into the world. Your words matter. Your conversations matter. And now breathe it on up into the third eye, opening up those clairs even more. Just let them expand out. And then bring it up to the crown chakra. This is where we receive those messages. This is where those dreams come into us at night. So open that chakra as wide as you can open it with your breath. And just receive. Receive the love coming forth from divinity, from the angels and the masters. And bring that love back down to your heart, meeting up with the earth energy and anchoring it all there, right in your heart center. And let's send that love out to our circle that we've created, our circle of prayer, lifting everyone on our prayer list, helping them to know they're loved, that we care, we have compassion. And then we lift that prayer circle upward. We send it up to the universe. We've given it wings with our love. And we ask that each prayer that's been prayed be seen, acknowledged, and answered for the best and highest good of all. Now taking a breath again of love. And let's do our heart telephone. 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I love you. Send that love far and wide. Send it to your family, your friends, your community, all of the P's that are gathered here together today. Just see each one in their magnificence, receiving your love, and open your heart to receive the love that everyone's sending to you. This is our heart telephone. This is how it works. We give it and we receive it every day. Hello, darling Rosalind. Good vibes. Thank you for being here. Oh, thank you all so much for being here. I love you. I love you immensely. Erica Hoppy in the house. Good morning. Good morning. All right. It's time for a little bit of Leo in our lives. Oh, Annie, we're blessed to have you. Thank you for being here. So let's go to our Cuppa Fulla Joy song, written and sung by Leo Harley. Enjoy this song and enjoy your life today. Just go out and be a blessing in the world today.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, come on. Come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. We're on the peace for peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead, wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, Namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, Namaste. Give me a Cuppa Fulla Joy, give me a Cuppa Fulla. Give me a Cuppa Fulla Joy, give me a Cuppa Fulla.
Leo's here.
Cuppa full of joy, full of light, full
Right
of
here,
love.
Yetta.
Bottomless if you
Spirit
spilling up from the top
magnified.
here. The coffee's always hot, and the truth is always yours. The sun is calling out to play us full on the shores. Today's a new day, we
And
are
speaking
part
of
of this game.
t-shirts,
Let's
we
make a
have the
win.
retreat shirts
Love always is the
ready
winning
on the
team.
website.
And inside it does, there is always more space in the pot. For more love, take a spot and get the day started. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, Namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, Namaste.
Namaste, y'all.
Give me a Cuppa Fulla Joy, give me a Cuppa Fulla. Give me a Cuppa Fulla Joy, give me a Cuppa Fulla. Give me a Cuppa Fulla Joy, give me a Cuppa Fulla. Give me a Cuppa Fulla Joy, give me a Cuppa Fulla. There really is no secret. We simply accept,
Align. Allow.
AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA.
Oh,
Morning
good
Cuppa Fulla
morning,
Joy, with all the
Grayson.
P's and the pod. The daily
know,
mantra is thank you,
Grayson
I love you,
calls this the
Namaste.
AAA
Morning
song.
Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, Namaste. Give me a Cuppa Fulla Joy. Cuppa Fulla Joy. Cuppa Fulla Joy. Give me a give me Cuppa Joy. 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 Give me
How beautiful. Thank you, Leo. Thank you for that uplifting song to get us dancing away on our day. Stay in your hearts. Stay blessed. Go have a miraculous manifesting Monday. Whatever you want, bring it into your heart and send love out into the world, out to the universe, and just receive. I love you. I will see you later. Namaste, y'all. Bye, everyone. See you at 4:44 Eastern Time today for the angel message.